So the term for ice cream in Spanish is ELada, or you could be saying helada, but it's the H is silent really. So when people are saying hell, it's really L. So ice cream in Español is helado or ELada. It's going to the name Ellen or Elas, which is Greece in Greek. As you can see here, these are other, I'm going to say in Spanish, traducciones, translations in Spanish: el helado, la comida helada, la leche helada, because it's usually made with milk fat or a plant fat like almond milk or some other. But these, like ice is hielo, so that's where the term is hielo. That sounds better than saying hello to someone, or it's hielo. So instead of saying hello to someone, hielo. So ice in Espanol is hielo. So to freeze in Latin is helar. To freeze, chill, freeze up. Helarse, freeze over. The term or the phrase when L freezes over, it's referring to this term. So ice in Latin is glacius, and it's related to the term a glaze, because a lot of times when something's freezing, a glaze is forming on the surface of it, the surface, and it's really resembling plant life a lot. I know crystals, different shapes, yet the leaves and different plant species, trees, they all exhibit the same pattern, and actually us as well, our bodies. So you see this pattern or pattern. You see, to decorate a cake with icing, icing, to cover glaze, glacius. You think of the term iglesias for church or cirque in Spanish. Enrique Iglesias. It makes you wonder. It's referring to this origin. So glacio, cristallos or cristallos, was cristallos, crystal, which Antarctica, most of that is crystallized buildings. It's night ice. Majority of that is crystallized buildings. It has nothing to do with it being large icebergs or glaciers. You see how they use that term, glaze? It's mostly crystallized. So when they're saying it's all floating, it could all melt, that's water displacement. It'll never happen, overflowing that way, the water's level. So an extremity. So these are extremes. When people say L is hot or cold, these are extremes. We have extremities for our anatomy, like our limbs. So you want to be in between. So Greece is helada. That's helada. Even in Spanish, that's like a past tense, like frozen. So that's where you get the movie Frozen from. And when someone's cold, their temperament, helada. Greece, elas. Ella, all that stuff. It's all referring to these terms. Greek in Greece, or Greek in Greek, is Ellenica or Eyanica. It sounds like someone's name that we could be being familiar with, but I'm knowing nobody with that name. So I know one of the things is the term gracia. That's where the term gracias is coming from. And appreciation is a higher vibration than gratitude or being gracious, because it's still having some of that struggle vibration present, something to overcome. So these are some other alternate forms of Greek and Latin. Gradus, gradual. And you can pause. Some of these are going too fast for you. Yet Greek, relating to Greece, its people, their language. So ice cream. So this specifically, especifica. No, I speak in Spanglish. Um, these are examples of ice cream cones, and I was transmitting this to my Adelpho, which is brother in Greek, and it's related. It's really rearrangement of the name Adolf, if you add the e at the end. And I was realizing that Hitler is, if you put the D in the place of the T, it'll be idler. So it's brother idler. That's literally what that character's name means. Yet I was just thinking that, especially in terms of con. I was sharing with my Adelpho earlier today that the term con, Truth Zone Productions, that's another extension of the term con, is cone. So there's a geometrical shape, and so it's quite fitting that this photo is having ice cream cones. And this specifically is butterfly pea flower, or butterfly pea flowers. And I actually have had the opportunity to drink this, and yes, it's all the products come out blue to this flower. You can see the flower in the photo. So have a great day, everyone.